Hello there guys, and welcome back to another video in our channel. In our video today we are going to focus on the number 8, and our player of focus today will be Enzo Fernandez. We are going to see how Enzo has been transformed under the new role that he plays for Chelsea this season. But before we begin our analysis, we'll also look at the role of the number 8 in a football pitch, with famous number 8 such as De Bruyne and Gundogan forming base of our discussion. Like, share and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. So, the number 8 is a player who plays in midfield alongside the number 6. He's more of a box-to-box midfielder whom pushes with the ball high up the pitch. The number 8 is quite crucial for most football teams since he's the player in which the team moves. During build-up, and most teams, especially possession-based teams, like to build from the back, when the number 6 has been tied up, the number 8 is the one who drops in defense to receive the ball in these kinds of position, turn with the ball and immediately push forward to try to link attack, defense and attack. This is a crucial role since he can use his excellent passing accuracy to pick players ahead of him. This is something that Gundogan, Mateo Kovacic have done excellently at Chelsea and Manchester City. Also, another point to look into is the role of the number 8 as a box-to-box midfielder. The number 8 is quite crucial, especially in teams that use them as free 8s such as Manchester City. In this position, the number 8 pushes towards the wide areas to give numerical advantages against the opposition fullbacks by either receiving the ball and slipping in the winger to make runs into the 18-yard box, or do what De Bruyne does mostly, making runs into the half spaces and attempting crosses and cutbacks for the other attacking players in the 18-yard box. The number 8 is also quite crucial when facing deep defensive blocks, since he can be able to receive the ball and attempt a long-range shot, something that Frank Lampard did excellently at Chelsea. So, the number 8 has been a revolution in world football, enabling him to pick players in between the lines, such as forwards dropping in, receive the ball and play lofted balls for runners making runs in these spaces created. Great example is Cesc Fabregas at Chelsea and at Barcelona. So the number 8 is a crucial cog in the team. He's the heart in which the team moves. The number 8 also in some teams is the first one to engage a counter-pressing situation, especially when the team loses the ball and the opponents want to counter-attack. A great example of this is Jordan Henderson at Liverpool. The ability to read the game and effectively pounce during these phases of play. The number 8 is also quite crucial when the team is pressing, especially when trying to force mistakes from the opposition, something that Gini Wijnaldum and Henderson did effectively for Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Therefore, the number 8 needs to have enough stamina to play both high up the pitch and in defensive situations. During the defensive situation, the number 8 drops and plays alongside the number 6, enabling him to be able to pick in players in between their defensive line and midfield line, therefore playing a crucial role in defense. Also, in the other phase of the defense, this is what the number 8 does. When team tries to overload the fullback with two players, either the winger and the number 10s, teams like Manchester City like to do this by positioning their free 8s in the half spaces. The number 8 is also quite crucial since he is the one who is tasked to cover these spaces in between the centre back and the full back. This is something that Mateo Kovacic did quite well for Sarri during the game against Manchester City in 18-19. So therefore the number 8 is quite important. And when teams are facing crosses, when opposition centre-backs are able to win those balls, the number 8 should position himself outside the box to receive the ball and kickstart counter-attacks. And that is one great example of a number 8. So Enzo Fernandez this season has been deployed in this position, a more advanced position, and this has showcased Enzo Fernandez's best attributes in the game, using his excellent vision, his excellent passing accuracy, his excellent dribbling and keenness in the game, and his lofted passes to create a lot of chances for Chelsea. Currently, he ranks number 1 in the Premier League for final third passes and chance creation, showcasing his excellent attributes on the ball and his vision and his ability. He is one of the perfect number 8s currently in the Premier League. His ability to pick runners behind the opposition line earns him a spot. So how has Pochettino deployed Enzo Fernandez this season? Let's do a tactical breakdown on how this has come into play. So Pochettino has preferred using the 3-4-3 at Chelsea, with deploying Enzo Fernandez and Conor Gallagher in the first game against Liverpool as the double pivot, with Kane Chukwuemeka playing as an inside forward / number 10 in the front line. So in this situation, in this 3-4-3 situation, the obvious option to play as the deep-sided midfielder would have been Enzo Fernandez, but no, Pochettino insists on playing Enzo Fernandez slightly higher up the pitch, and we know why he's doing this. We've seen why Pochettino is implementing this. So when the fullbacks push high up to give the width for the team, this is where Pochettino has adapted. Rather than having 2 holding midfielders in this position, Pochettino prefers to have 1 holding midfielder in this position and using a number 8 playing in a staggered position just ahead of the single pivot in midfield to receive the ball and dictate the tempo of the game. He wants Enzo Fernandez to occupy this number 8 position, whereby he's able to use his excellent passing accuracy to pick up the wing-backs, the inside forwards, and the runs of Nicolas Jackson. Enzo Fernandez in this position is also not quite shy in advancing the ball forward. And this is something that Enzo has perfected at Chelsea this season. Now, with the injury of Kane Chukwuemeka and the signing of Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez was deployed in the game against Luton as an inside forward down the left, a position that is not akin to his profile. But Enzo Fernandez did not just play in this position. Rather, he drifted in and played something like a number 10, the number 8 that De Bruyne likes to play, which is the hybrid number 10. So in this number 8 position that Enzo was playing, his main aim was receiving the balls in between the lines from Caicedo and Gallagher and linking up with Chilwell and Jackson and the front 3, whereby he was the one who was receiving the ball and making play, something that Bruno Fernandes does effectively at Manchester United. His ability also to join Nicolas Jackson during the press, especially as we know Chelsea like to press in a 4-2-3-1 system, Enzo has also been crucial in pressing from the front, showcasing his stamina and his ability to play multiple positions on the pitch. The role of Enzo Fernandez in this Chelsea side cannot be underestimated, being a player who's good in dribbling the ball under pressure, a player who's able to receive the ball, and once he receives the ball, you can see the way he scans the pitch. Immediately he gets the ball, he's making shoulder checks and forward checks to be able to play these direct balls and through balls to the attackers. His ability to play 1-2s with his midfielders and thread in balls for the runs of Sterling and Jackson is something that Pochettino wants in his team. In my opinion, this is the best position for Enzo Fernandez. He can be able to be utilized in these forward areas to pick the runs of the wing-backs as well as to pick the runs of players who are making runs in the box, something that Chelsea need quite often. His ability to create and pick runners is something that will be of great benefit for Chelsea, and therefore we continue to expect to see Enzo creating a lot of goals and also attempting shots. Therefore, Enzo Fernandez should thrive in this position to make himself one of the best playmakers in world football. Therefore, we like to see how Pochettino maintains this use of Enzo Fernandez, how this player develops and becomes an elite number 8. Enzo Fernandez playing style is like that of Toni Kroos, and therefore his ability to be able to play these passes and attempt these shots outside the 18-yard box is something that Chelsea will benefit. We are looking forward to see more and analyze how this new role suits him perfectly. Before I continue, I'd like to say that you should like this video so that it can reach a lot of places, share our videos with other people also, and invite people to subscribe to our channel. More videos about Chelsea and other teams are also in our timeline. Don't forget to check. If you've stayed with us till the end of this video, I'd like to appreciate your commitment